What's up, folks? I'm here with Mike Baker in Arundel, Maine.
Hey guys.
And
a year later.
Yeah, a year later. Last year, here, I came and we did a sure thing. Because as a kayak fishing guide, you know where the fish are. That's your job. That's one of your jobs, one of your many jobs, right? And I appreciated, having the opportunity to go out 2 nights in a row. If you haven't watched that video, I think the thumbnail I used for it is, I actually redid it halfway through the year.
Did you?
Yeah, it's called Out All Night. And we were out all night. And we had a number of, like, mid and upper 40s stripers. Mid and, I don't know what our longest one was. So he got some giants. I got 1 or 2 nice ones and really had some, some fish
and it was
swirling right next to me in the dark. It was cool. But that's not what we're doing.
Nope, not tonight. Not tomorrow.
Or not tomorrow. I suggested, hey, let's go do some exploration. If you're good at knowing a fishery, you're always exploring. You have an ethic of exploration. And I came this time and I said, I don't necessarily want to be part of I don't want to be your client. I want to be someone that is going with you, and we're going to be on water that neither one of us have been on.
Yep. Plenty of that here in Maine.
There is.
It really is.
There's so much to explore.
There's a few spots fairly close by that I've been looking at for a long time and just haven't done it. And
so give me the quick, breakdown of what we're about to go do this evening, the night
right
before.
Now?
We're gonna
go hit a store up north and grab a minnow trap.
Right.
And go throw it off the dock and see if we can get some eels.
Okay.
And then possibly throw those around tomorrow and see if we can just find some bigger fish on those.
Okay. Let's go do it.
All right. Cooler to throw it in, yeah.
Yeah. Grab the one on the left.
See what we can do.
Steady cam to track.
Gotta get some cat food.
Fancy Feast? I don't know. Fancy Feast could get some big eels.
Frisky's Shreds.
Or we'll go with the bargain for $1.
Ooh.
Ocean whitefish and tuna. I like the sound of the salmon because of the oil. But it's probably not really salmon. It's probably whitefish. Turkey giblets, turkey chicken.
How many eels could you catch with the Special Kitty Classic Variety Pack? That's a lot. That's like that's almost 10 pounds of.
It's a lot.
Yeah. But how many eels do you think we need?
Not many.
3 apiece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This should do. Let's try this.
We can
It's
do
a buck.
1 can.
Yeah.
All right.
Stab that thing up, put it in there. All right. Let's see if we can get some eels. I usually have fresh mackerel. Last minute decision here to give this a shot, so we're going to use some Special Kitties. What is this in here?
One of those a bait pouch?
The bait, yeah, that's... See, look at the zipper's already busted up. These things are poop. There we go. Shut these so we get the headlights off. Check it out. I'm kind of nervous about this trap, but we're gonna see what happens. Special Kitty. Usually what you would do, I think, what people do is just poke holes in the can, like you said, and just send it, but you want to try a little bit? You're good.
Dude, Chinese food was more than enough.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Special Kitty away.
What you got?
I don't know. What do we got, little guy?
There's movement.
Yeah, we got a monster.
You got a big eel?
Yeah. I don't want that guy.
Here, turn it sideways so I can at least like look in the side. Or undo the zipper.
Yeah, I'm gonna undo the zipper and let him on the dock because I'll just let him do his thing. We don't need him.
You don't want the huge one?
No.
There he is.
Oh, he's a giant. Get him out of here. Ready, watch. He'll leave on his own. Unless he likes Special Kitty. Yeah.
So it's just the one and it's a big one?
Yeah, it's just the one. He can't find his way out. He's a tank. Look how
You
big
won't,
that thing is.
and that's one you won't use for...
Man, it's just too big. It'll break your rod.
Will it?
Trying to throw it. Yeah.
Huh. All right, well at least they're here.
I see movement. Do we have movement? Got nothing? Yeah, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
So you got one and then nothing. So we're tying it off, leaving it overnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just come back early in the morning and get it.
Next morning, early, for something.
4:45. Nice boat. I'm not having too much hope for it. Like there's nothing in it. These holes are too big on this one. I'm surprised there's not even like a flounder in there. Huh. Well, anyways. I usually use fresh mackerel. We didn't have any, so we used a can of cat food. We put it in and sat here for 15 minutes, pulled it, and we had a huge eel in there. I let him go because he's kind of useless to me. But, yeah. Yeah, with fresh mackerel, sometimes I can soak I usually use the metal traps. I've let them sit for 15 minutes before with fresh max in there and had 20 eels in it.
Oh, wow.
They load up.
They can smell that stuff quick, eh?
Yeah.
Where do you eventually want to end up?
Different spot,
Yeah.
but
How far?
that's like later when the tide moves in.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Probably 5 miles from here, 6 miles.
All right. So we came back to the house for a little bit to steak and eggs.
Yep.
That was awesome. And we're going back to a different location, somewhere new.
Yep.
And we're gonna hit the tide right to get into this place where we got enough water to float through.
Some
and not
flats,
walk.
yeah. We got a limited time. We got to get in there and out, or
Okay.
we're going to be walking a mud flat.
Cool. Let's
Might
go
find
do
out
that.
the hard way. It's first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was coming out here. I saw a couple explosions. Now watch, is that a seal? Yeah, there's a seal in there. But watch it. It wasn't a seal. There's fish. Hook's fouled up.
So Mike said we had a narrow window to be in here because of the tide, and if we waited too long, we'd be hiking across a big flat. As soon as we got here, he spotted some shallow, and I think I had moved some fish that I thought were bait fish. They were out on some of those rocky points, and he saw some others that chased the lure back but didn't commit. This is really clear water. Well, by my standards. I'm a Chesapeake, middle and upper Chesapeake striper angler, and you know, we slosh around a lot of sediment there because of all of our rivers, but this is like Beautiful green, blue, clear water. So in this little cut through, I just laid my eyes on the first one. He chased the Yozuri crystal flash minnow all the way back.
Soft water?
Now, jerk bait. Fish on!
Yep.
All right. This is why you explore new water. Find places where you didn't know they were. Yeah, not fishy. And you don't just hang out on your old places. He's decent. That you know there's always going to be fish, because you beat up those places so much that they stop being productive. So he's fun. This is the size that we do get in the Chesapeake all summer. We get them up to this big. We actually get them, I've caught them in summer in the Chesapeake. You can pop off, it'll be alright to fish. Yeah, it's a jerk bait. Okay. He's like maybe mid upper 20s. I bet he's 26, 27 incher. It's fun.
The rocks?
Just right out here in the middle. You're about to run into where they're coming out of. Like, just cast in front of you.
There's no lobster traps, huh?
No, like 30 feet in front of you. I don't know, whatever's there. It's just where he chased it out of.
I got bumped over there. So follow it in, huh?
Yeah, I did. I've been watching this spot from afar, and it occasionally gets really nasty in front of me, but I think those are the turbulent kind of places that you want to put your lure. I just got to watch it. When I see a big wave building coming through there that's going to continue to break through here, I got to peel out and get out into the open part. Okay, it's getting nasty in there. At the same time, I'm hooked up. So I'm using the motor to run out. I just don't want to be in there for that. Also loosening my drag, and I'm dragging this fish out to where there's not breaking waves. All right, now I can deal with you. How big are you? He feels, yeah, in the same class as the last one. Maybe he's bigger, I don't know. There's buddies with him, for sure. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, those are bigger. There's 3 of them there. They're right in that craziness that I talked about. I mean, these aren't giants. These aren't, but these are fun fish. And they're fun fish where I've never been, and they're fun fish where Mike could possibly bring clients. This is the smallest of the 3, I think. I'm just waiting for him to get T-boned by a shark right here in front of me. All right, got him unhooked and Another pretty fish, another pretty main striper. Yep, you're gonna go back in now. See you, guy. All right, as soon as I found them, found those three right there, Mike, I called Mike to let him know I found fish, and he's like, oh, yeah, I sent you a text. I'm already back at the ramp. We're losing some air, or losing some water back here. And it's hard to leave as soon as you find them. But he's like, you better come soon. Ooh. I don't think I can, because I'm on him. He's like, you better come soon because we're losing tide. We're losing the ability to... I gotta tell him about this spot though. Alright, I'm gonna land this one, and I think I'm gonna land it. I might land it. Then I'm gonna run back, but good deal on finding a couple active spots. Let's bring this guy in, and then I will go at full speed, my full speed with this rig, which I got, you know, when it's empty, it says 6.7 mile an hour. When it is, yeah, it's another one about the same size. He may be a little bit less. Maybe 24, he's about 24 inches. All right, open so I can handle you fast and get back. All right, we'll get him back in and then get me back in before I'm dragging this boat for, I don't know, 100, 200 yards through knee-deep mud maybe. Yeah, it's time to go. Power through. So I'm next. We're doing a surf launch at night, and the break is close. I just watched him drag his boat in, get his 1103 prop down fast, and motor it, punching into that stuff. So we'll go see if we can find a few more striper here in Maine. Out there. My turn. So we're out here, and I'm gonna be trolling the same Yozuri crystal flash minnow that I caught my fish on earlier in the day. But that's not the main event for what we're doing tonight. This one's I think it's a 13-inch gravity tackle eel on I don't know, is that a half-ounce jig head maybe? What we do, look at the side image and just keep looking for those shadows on the right and left. Just keep cruising along. I actually have to be moving for this to work, so I get a little bit of speed going. It'll make more sense. When we did this last summer, it was just apparent. I mean, right now we're cruising, it's a flat bottom, 13.5 feet left and right, a couple small fish, or crabs or something, you know, but that little stuff isn't anything. You'll see the shadow, and then you look closer to the center line and you'll see the white spot, which is the thing causing the shadow, which is the striped bass. And then we cast the eel to him. Kind of translucent on the belly. It's some purple, but whatever, swim it through there. There's something. I'm gonna put the camera down and cast it, stuff like that. So I said that it'd be obvious when we see him on the side imaging depth finder. I just cruised into an area and spooked a bunch of them near the surface. But I'm gonna move real slow and show you what I'm looking at. They are everywhere. Come off at night. There. It's a lot of fish. It's like just a lot of fish. Alright, I'm gonna go catch them. So it's maddening to see them on the graph. Know that you're in the middle of, I don't know, half to a quarter acre of fish, just solid fish everywhere. And they're not eating. Occasionally I run it over one of their backs and they shimmy and I can feel a little, but I think Mike already got one that was 41, but it was as soon as I got here and I was clear on the other end of this area. There's so many on the depth finder. What do they want this eel to look like? Do I let it sit? Do I swim it near the bottom? Do I jerk it off the bottom? No. I don't know. Let you know when I find out. I got drag pulling. A lot of drag pulling. That was fun. There. Okay. I have no idea. He's taking me into that riprap. He's made a couple good runs. Alright, I'm going to turn him around and see if I can torpedo slow nothing. I thought I was gonna pull him away from that riprap. All he's doing is just pulling drag. It's all right. I'm tiring him. I know I'm moving him. For sure a big fish. This is fun. Oh. Almost July in Maine. Last hours of June. Real. I don't really have a headlamp to do much here. Yep, I've gained on him. Oh, a bunch. And now it's right next to me. He got mad. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge. Yep, Big tail. Big freaking head. Yeah, that's a great fish. Let me get the boga. We got him in. Beautiful fish. Eel is gone. Jig head is good. And yeah, thanks, Mike. That's a good one. I don't know. It's in that upper 30s, lower 40s class range fish. He's going back. See you, guy. Down we go. All right, I'm gonna put another gravity tackle eel and start jigging. I did better when I got closer to some riprap over there. I did get one bite that I missed. That I realized that it really was a bite because it folded it in half and the tail was kind of U-shaped hooked in there. But time to re-rig. That was fun. All right, yeah, that gravity tackle eel. That's what we're looking at. 13 inches of wiggly jiggly, and it. By the time I brought that fish in, there was no plastic to be found. So, just re-rigging. Trying to get it straight. Trying to think what I was doing with that bait when it hit. It definitely was a hit. It was definitely a crunch. And I think it had been on bottom a second before. Just sitting there, like I felt it pendulum swing down and touch the bottom. And I felt it hit. It went kind of like a thud on bottom. I just started reeling slowly. So I imagine it was just slowly lifting up from the bottom. Yep. Okay. Yep, there's the eel. Let's get it back in there. Alright, so you can see all of my lines. I'm actually drifting away from where I've seen most of them. There are a couple, but when you get into them thick, it's just the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing is bumpy with fish. But I haven't even been casting until I see both left and right side image lit up. There we go, on the right. Put a couple in there. I would say so. Oh, they're right out in front of me. I just spooked them. Yep, they're at the surface too. Alright, time to put down the camera and pick up the rod. Let's get one more look. Found them. Still on them. They move. They just glide around. I'll have an area that I just zigzag over 8 times because it's loaded with them. 9th time I turn around, go through there, flat, nothing. But it's not flat, nothing here. Like, it's not worth casting until you know you're on them. All right, I'm cruising over to check out. Mike and his buddy are catching them. I think we got one on. Let's go check it out. right into the boat, dude. It's gonna snap this rod. Look at this. You threw that key off in a second, didn't you?
Yeah, I got my safety.
I saw that.
Yeah. Mike and I have learned that lesson a couple times.
Right. Beauty. Hold her up.
There she is.
That's awesome.
Thanks for grabbing that, man. That's awesome. She's fighting good. She's ready. All right.
And the bottom's just littered with them in certain spots. You just gotta.
It's pretty amazing, the bottom right now. Mike and I have gotten some blow-ups. Some of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's fun.
Beauty, man. How many you got?
I just got the one,
All right.
but I think I just heard drag over there. It sounded like Mike.
Yeah, they're. That's 4 for me. So
That's so
they're biting
cool.
over this way.
Nice.
That was amazing.
It was amazing.
Good thing.
Beautiful.
Chomped it.
This fish, man. Letting her go?
Huh?
You letting her go?
Yeah, in a sec here. You gotta swim him.
Yeah. He's right there. Okay, I'm being towed. Yeah, I'm on. I brought him to me green. He's not as big as the last one, but he's not small. He's just doing circles under me. This one's like I bet it's like 34-ish, 32 anyways. Come here, I'll let you go. Like me touching your face. Right in the corner of the mouth. Ooh. Alright. Yeah. I think 32 is my guess.